Coming to you live from Southern California. We've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And towing the slab, Griffin Canning. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
About to get started here, Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Number 68, Dalton Rushing.
And we are underway.
First pitch, 6:40.
Let's go, San Diego.
Hey! The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw. And that's a great play for the out.
Nice diving stop right there. Gets the out. Great reactions. Excellent job of finishing the play with a nice, easy throw.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Ah! Oh, 1 now. And there's a fly ball deep right field.
No way.
And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Here's Mookie Betts at the plate now. He's one of the few players in baseball history to win the MVP and World Series in the same season.
Yeah, that 2018 Red Sox season was special.
And so was 2024 for Mookie and the Dodgers. Just like that Boston team, LA won the World Series with the MVP in their roster. Instead of Mookie, though, it was Shohei who claimed the double. High fly ball, right field. And there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, the first base.
Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that, of course, a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
In today's game, hitting with power is essential, Boog. With pitchers throwing 95 and above, stringing hits together is hard to do. So home runs and extra base hits are crucial, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
Freeman in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Come on, Friars.
That one finds the corner. 0-2 now.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Ball upstairs.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here at Petco Park. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. What do you have on him, Chris?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. He'll also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Digging in, Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill.
And there's a strike. Gets the outside corner with that one.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
That's ball 2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Come on, Jackson.
Got him looking. And there's one away.
The second baseman, Fernando.
Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Hit in the air, left field. Hernandez should have this one out. Number 2.
Come on.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Manny.
Now Machado up here.
Machado.
All right, San Diego.
And there's a ball.
In.
Nice, good eye.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. In the air, left field. Hernandez on the move, and that'll do it. We'll move to the second now at Petco Park. No score. New inning getting started, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Catcher challenge, we'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. That one hit the knees for a strike. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. One out.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count, and at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. One fun note on Max Muncy in 2025, he added glasses to his equipment. Muncy, who debuted glasses on April 30th and homered in his first at-bat wearing them against Cal Quantrill. Second inning here, no score. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
2 down, base is empty. The batter now will be Will Smith. Inside,
Nope,
almost
inside.
got him.
That's ball 2.
Two down, nobody on. Close,
That's a ball.
but called a ball. And now 3-0. That just
Nope.
missed. He
Ball
walked
4.
him on 4 pitches.
It just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Now it's the shortstop, Hae-Sung Kim. And the 0-1. There's a strike at the knees.
Swing.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Let's go, Padres. Swing.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Gavin Sheets.
Sheets.
A little
Ball
bit
1.
high, maybe. And that's ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. The 0-1.
Nope.
He's
Ball
just
1.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That
Ball
misses. Ball 2.
Wait for your pitch.
Got him swinging.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had "hit me" written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
And here comes Sander Bogarts. Fastball for a strike.
Come on, X. Ball.
And that's through there for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's a
That's
ball.
ball 3.
Tried the sweeper. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a payoff pitch. Stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that's an
ball 4.
8-pitch walk. He really made the pitcher work for that one.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
1 down. Here's Miguel Andujar. Good power. Not great in the OBP department.
Stay out of the double play.
0-1.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
And there's the strike. Man at first, 1 away. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Got him swinging for the K. And the runner holds.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, number 21, Nick.
Here's Nicholas
Castellanos.
Castellanos.
Okay, Nick.
Quick toss to first. Bogarts dives back. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here in San Diego, all set for the start of the inning. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Let's go, Padres!
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Let's do it, Padres!
Ball.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Dalton Rushing digs in now. On the
Foul
ground.
ball.
And foul ball. That one catches the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing.
Top of the 3rd, no score.
Ball.
There's a swing and a drive.
Get out, Molly, come on.
And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. 2-2 now. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground.
Let's go!
Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Doubled his first time.
Let's go, Pods.
Left field.
That's
And
foul.
that is a foul ball.
Let's go, Padres!
2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's the 0-2. And
Nope.
that just
That's
misses.
inside.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one inside. Look out.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Ball,
That's
that's
off
off
the
the plate.
inside corner, and it's a full count.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. It wasn't easy, but he earned that
Take
walk
your
after a long at bat.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
Fouled off. He was late.
Let's go, Pods!
Strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Popped up. Tatis gets under it. And that'll do it. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here at Petco
Leading
Park.
off for the
Here's Ramon
Padres, the
Laureano.
left fielder, number 5, Ramon Laureano.
And a foul ball.
Did he go?
Laureano checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Did not go.
Ball,
Last
that's
couple of
upstairs.
pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Rodolfo Duran.
So digging in, Rodolfo Duran.
Those are the pitches that make you wonder if this offense is being too patient with their approach. Lots of fastballs in for strikes, not even a swing. They're more than capable of making contact with those pitches, so they need to let it fly.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Jackson Merrill will hit next. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 0-2. Strike three. It's a strikeout for Shohei. On to the fourth. Still scoreless. Start of the fourth. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
San Diego's in the house.
That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Out towards right center field. It gets down, a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. He was a strikeout victim his first time. There's the strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That's in there. That's strike two.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Sets him down looking.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Now it's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
One away, tie game, go-ahead run, stands at first. Top half of inning number 4. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And it'll be runners at second and third, only one away.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Will Smith to the plate. Golden opportunity right here. And the slider just misses. Two on, one out. And a big swing and a miss.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Base hit, one run is in. Fires to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. It's 2-zip.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
One out man at first. Stepping in, Haesung Kim. And that one fouled off.
Let's go, Pods! Ball, that's out.
Smith stands at first with one out.
Let's go, Friars! Ball.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
I'll sit him down.
That one missed.
Sit him down. Strike him out.
Slow roller to first.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
On to Bogarts. Not in time at
he's in.
first. It's a fielder's choice.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez grounded out his first time.
Let's go, Padres. Let's go. Woo!
Hey!
Strike him
And the
out.
0-2.
Strike.
That's out.
Finish him.
Nice grab.
Let's go.
Over to first. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
The designated hitter, Dalton Rushing.
Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Pitch is in there. Strike one. Two on, two outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres nothing. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Ready to go,
Leading
bottom
off for the
4. Here's the
Padres,
second baseman, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Tatis Jr.
And he grounds one back up the middle. A sliding stop. Gets up, throws to first in time. He stole a hit.
Up next,
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Manny Machado.
Here comes Manny Machado. Fly to left his first time.
Come on, Manny.
Hey!
The Padres yet to pick up a hit here. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Right back to him on the mound. On to first. Already 2 gone here in the home
For the
fourth.
Padres, the first baseman, Gavin.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Let's go, Gavin. Here we go, Gavin.
That misses.
Ball one.
Ball one. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on.
There you
Checks
go.
his swing. Appeal down to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. On the ground to the left, Kim.
Get there.
And he's safe at first.
The batter, number
Maybe
2,
just a little lack of
shortstop,
concentration on that
Xander.
throw. 2 out. You think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
So a man at first. Xander Bogaerts, the next up for the Padres. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Ground ball right side. Fires over to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Padres leave 1. They trail it here 2-0.
Now pitching for the
We're back,
Padres,
and there's a new arm on the
number
mound to start the
37,
5th. Alec Jacob.
Alec.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's the right
Leading off for
fielder,
the Dodgers,
Kyle
The
Tucker.
right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Let's go, Pods.
Aye.
What a stop.
Let's go, let's go.
Throw to first, and they get the out.
All day, baby.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Mookie Betts.
Mookie digs in here.
Fire it up.
Aye.
And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. Bullpen action for the Padres. Yuki Matsui, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Estrada, the hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. That one catches the corner for a strike. Goes down looking. Betts wants another look
Up
at the
next,
called
Dodgers,
strike. Gets
the
a
first
challenge.
baseman, number
And that
5,
one did
Freddie
miss. And the strike
Freeman.
is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Here's a 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2.
Come on, Padres. Swing.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well executed pitch
Up
on the
next for
outside part of the
Dodgers,
plate.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
2 outs, base is empty. There's Freddie Freeman now. 1 for 2.
Yeah.
And it's fouled away.
That's a strike.
That's
Excellent
outside.
arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Let's go, Friars.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Next
Ball
offering
3.
upstairs. Andy Pajes up next for the Dodgers.
Do it, Pods. Woo!
That one is
Nope.
inside
Ball 4,
ball
that's in.
4. And I
Up next for
mean,
the Dodgers,
oh,
the center
so
fielder,
close.
Number 44, Andy Pajes.
Man at first. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
SD.
And first offering is fouled off. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Kidding me.
Freeman headed for third.
Get it in.
Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double,
Up
second
next
and
for the
third
Dodgers,
now.
the third
Couldn't have timed it
baseman,
up any better than that.
Max
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Alec Jacob done for the night. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
Left-hander out of the
Padres,
bullpen,
number
Yuki
1.
Matsui.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you.
Here comes Max Muncy. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's
Hey.
right. That clips the corner. Two aboard, 2 outs. The 0-2.
That's a ball.
Pitch gets
Ball.
away.
That's down.
Nothing happening on the bases, though. 2 on, 2 outs. And
That's
now
ball
it's
3.
3-2. And this is a good example of the type of at-bat that Muncy can deliver. Will Smith waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Payoff pitch. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again.
Punch him out.
Swing and a line drive. Base hit into left field. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. And they're up by 4. A 2-run double.
Picks himself up a
next
couple
for
of
the
ribbies.
Dodgers, the catcher,
Loud contact
Will
leads to the double. I
Smith.
mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So runner at second, 2 down. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
All right, Padres.
That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Runner at second, 2 down.
Strike him out.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. inning over, and it could have been worse. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this two-run double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Andujar.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today. That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
In the air, right field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Padres, the right fielder,
Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Come on, Friars!
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss at a slider. The Padres down by 4, last half of inning number 5.
Come on, Padres.
Swings and misses, it's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Laureano stands in now and watches strike one.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
He's got
and he hit him.
Up next for the Padres, the catcher.
So 2 down.
Rodolfo.
Here's the catcher, Rodolfo Duran.
Duran.
Struck out swinging his first time.
Padres, let's go!
Right through there for a strike. Now quick throw to first, and he's back in safely. That one fouled off. That's a strikeout. Ohtani sends her packing. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Hesung Kim
Leading off
steps
for
to the plate for the
The
Dodgers.
shortstop, Hesung Kim.
Come on, San Diego. Go, Padres!
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen. And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Got him.
Up next,
One away.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Struggling on the road this season, better results at home.
Come on, Friars!
Nope.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Hey.
In the air to left center. That's out number 2.
Let's go!
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Dalton.
Here comes the manager out of the
Rushing.
dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Yuki Matsui gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Out of the
Padres,
bullpen for the Padres,
number 56,
Jeremiah Estrada. He's been so
Jeremiah
good against lefties.
Estrada.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the DH, Dalton Rushing. 0 for 3 in this one.
Let's go, Padres!
Hey.
Fouled off left side. Estrada, 27 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2017. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's out number 3. Dodgers down in order. They lead 4-0. Well, we go bottom
Leading up
6.
for the
Up now, the
Padres,
Padre leadoff
the
man,
center fielder,
Jackson
number
Merrill.
3, Jackson Merrill.
All right, Jackson!
Ball. That pitch is out.
Good eye! Come on, Friars!
Next offering is fouled back. Rip towards third. Tosses across to first. 1 away,
Up
bottom of the
next for
6th.
The Padres, the second baseman, Fernando Tatis Jr.
In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The 0-1.
Nope. That's down.
Bounce to the right side, and that one handled, slinging it to first in time.
Up next for the Padres, the designated hitter, Manny
2 down, bases empty.
Machado.
Manny Machado up to the plate.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. Tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Into center. Can't get to it, and there goes the no-hitter. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Padres, the first baseman.
And here is Gavin Sheets.
Sheets.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Sliced hard, but foul.
Come on, Gavin.
The 2-1. There's a high
Foul.
chopper, and it goes just foul.
Let's go, Gavin.
It goes down looking.
Kid. Come on.
Another inning complete, but not before they break up the no-hitter. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in San Diego, we go to the top of the 7th. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
That misses,
Ball.
and
Down.
it's 1-1.
Come on, Pods.
Fouled off to the right.
Punch him out.
Swing.
That misses
Ball
the
2.
zone. 2-2.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Boog gets talked about a lot,
The
but
second
a
baseman
good high
would be
fastball in a two-strike
Ted.
situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5.
And here's Freddie Freeman.
Freeman.
Let's go, Pods. Strike.
Right through
Hey.
there for a strike.
Come on, Pods. Swing.
Ball, that's inside.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Come on, Pods.
This one in the air center field. Merrill settles under it, and that is that. Offense held in check there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Padres nothing. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Bottom of the 7th,
Leading off
it's Xander
for the
Bogaerts
Padres,
down.
The
The
shortstop,
Padres
Xander
in striking distance, but have some
Bogaerts.
work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here. Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today, kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
The 1-0. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
That's a ball.
Inside.
that's in.
Ball 3.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Hit hard, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Way to barrel it.
Up next for the Padres.
Only 2 hits
The
allowed
third
so far
baseman,
tonight,
Miguel.
Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Now the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Keep the inning alive.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Ground ball to
That
the
ball's
right
foul.
side. And that's just foul.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Hernandez under this one.
Drop it, drop it, drop it.
And there's one down.
Oh, come on.
Up next for the Padres, the right fielder, number 21.
Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Come on, Nick, let's go.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
Base hit now.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Good eye, good eye.
Base knock center field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Padres, the left fielder, number 5.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Need a base hit here. Come on, Ramon.
Laureano.
Nope.
In the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Two on, one out. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That's ball 2.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Muncy to Betts
He's
at
out.
second for 1.
No, he's
Throw
safe.
first, but he beat it.
Up next.
Well,
for
an
the
aggressive
Padres,
slide at second
the
base,
catcher,
but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Ohtani will depart, and he was excellent. Really controlled this game on the mound, and we'll have a new arm for you in a minute.
Now pitching for
They
the
go with one of their more
Dodgers,
experienced
number 49,
arms in this spot,
Blake
Blake Trinan.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Now here is Rodolfo Duran.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Way
Ball 1.
inside, gets out of the way.
Go Padres.
2 on, 2 outs. Oh, that
That's
one
ball 2.
almost gets him again.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one
Oh,
missing
that's it.
inside.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
3-0 now. Fastball
Hey.
for a strike at 95. The Padres trying to get back into this one here, the bottom of the 7th. In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning. Fights it off, he'll see another.
Let's show 'em.
3-2. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Number 3.
Jackson Merrill steps to the plate in a clutch situation.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Let's bring him home now.
So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. 1 run across, and it's off the wall. The run scores from second, and they cut the lead to 2.
Hey, they're right back in this thing after adding those 2 runs on the board. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate in Fernando Tatis Jr.
Come on, El Nino.
First
Ball.
pitch misses. Out to short, Kim. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 4-2.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Padres,
back, and a new arm on the
number
mound to start the
72,
8th. Brad Gley Rodriguez.
Pretty tight game, so they're
Rodriguez.
looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Andy
Leading off for
Pajes
Los
steps to the
Angeles,
plate for the
center
Dodgers.
fielder, number
1 for
44,
3.
Andy Pajes.
That's a strike.
Ball, that's out.
Activity in the bullpen. Adrian Morejon, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. And the 1-0. High fly ball lifted in the air right field.
That's it. Yeah,
And there's one away.
baby. Baby.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, number 13,
Max Muncy at the dish.
Muncy.
Let's go, Padres.
And delivers
Nope,
outside.
Let's go, Padres.
Foul ball. The 1-1. And that one pulled foul. The 1-2. On the ground, right side. It's through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Clearly
Up
seeing the
next,
ball
Dodgers,
very well
the
in this
catcher,
one.
Will
He kind of rolled over on this
Smith.
pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So up next, Will Smith.
Yeah.
Muncy leads off first with 1 away.
Do it, Padres.
Rip to right, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The relay throw, and he's safe. So it's
The
first
batter,
and third
number
with
6,
1 down.
Shortstop, Hesung
Here's the
Kim.
shortstop at the plate. Hesung Kim, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Come on, Friars. Let's go, Pods. Swing.
Close
Ball.
one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at-bat.
Padres, you can do it, Friars.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home, here's the throw to the plate. He's safe, and they lead by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Bradley Rodriguez will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Adrian Morejon.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. There's a strike.
Come on, let's get the ground ball.
Ball, that's low.
Come on, Adrian.
Bounce to the right. And that chance handled. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle.
And here is Kyle Tucker.
Let's go, defense!
Let's go, Padres!
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Padres 2. On to the bottom of the 8th. So here's the Padres DH, Manny Machado.
Machado.
Here we go, Manny.
San Diego's in the house!
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Edgardo Henriquez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Dreyer warming up as well. Fastball for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
And a sweeper misses for a ball. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now you're cooking!
Up next for the Padres.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Gavin Sheets. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
1 out man at first. Xander Bogaerts getting ready to hit.
Used the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
And that's a base hit. Throw comes into second.
He's in there. He's safe.
in there.
Nice.
Up
rip.
next for the Padres, the third baseman.
First and
Miguel
second, one out.
Andujar.
Miguel Andujar, the next up for the Padres.
Come on, let's keep it going.
Let's go, Pods!
That
Ball
one
one.
misses. Ball one. The Padres with a chance to get back into it. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Right through there for a strike.
We got Pods.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Come on, Padres.
Stays alive. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Next
He came
for
out
the
of his mechanics
Padres,
there. Typically, he
the
likes to
right
shoot the
fielder,
ball the
number
other
21,
way,
Nick
but that time, a little anxious.
Castellanos.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Blake Trinan out of the game. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
So
the
they turn
Dodgers,
things over to the
number
righty,
60,
Edgardo
Edgardo
Henriquez.
Gets an opportunity to
Enriquez.
square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Nick Castellanos, the next up for the Padres.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
All right, Nick, here we go.
This one in the air right field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Machado in to score. It's 7-3.
Nice rip.
Laureano comes up to hit.
Come on, you can do it.
That one at triple digits. Two on, 2 outs. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Ball inside.
Next
That's
pitch
ball
misses.
3.
Full count now. Duran waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. One run is in, and it's off the wall. In to score from first.
Nice
Making some
rip.
noise here. 2 RBIs on that swing, and they're right back in it. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Rodolfo Duran, the next to hit. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. First pitch swinging.
Come on, Pods.
Tying run at the plate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. They limit the damage here, but 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double, and it's 7-5. Back after this on the show. Back here at Petco Park, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Let's go, Pods!
Adrian!
And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That one way inside. Here's a 1-2. And they'll do it again.
Sit him down!
The 1-2.
Swing!
Tap to first.
No, that's
and foul ball.
Adrian!
That one
That's
almost
in.
got him.
Ball 2.
Strike him out!
2-2 on the way. And
Ball,
Mookie
that's out.
takes.
Punch him out!
Base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Runner on the go. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. And that lands inside the party porch for a home run. Bottoms up. He flexes his power with that swing, and they boost their lead. It's 9-5.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it, carried out nicely.
So digging in, Andy Pajes. This one in the air center field. Merrill under it, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here comes Max Muncy.
Let's go, Adrian!
And that's
Inside,
off
ball 1.
the inside edge. And it's 1-0.
Here we go, Adrian!
After giving up
that's
that home
just
run
out.
earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
And a 2-1 on the way. Just missed.
Outside.
Go, Padres!
That clips a corner. 2 runs across in the inning. Here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here's the catcher, Will Smith.
Hey!
Muncy over at first with one away. That clips the corner. Smith wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Let's go, Adrian!
Straight.
That's ball 2.
Tried
Ball,
to
that's off the
backdoor him
plate.
with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch,
Let's go,
though.
Padres, let's go! Woo!
And ball
Ball
4,
four. Take
2
your base.
aboard.
Oh, you know this guy
Number
wants to
6.
swing it, but he's showing some good
Shortstop,
patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot.
Now pitching for the
Jason
Padres,
Adam taking
number
over on the
40,
mound.
And we all know
Jason
about his slider. It's just
Adam.
filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
First and second, 1 out. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Jason.
First pitch, and he has to get out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Here we go, Jason.
In the dirt. Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
Go, Padres!
Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball.
Come on, punch him out.
Just
Outside,
misses
that's
the
the ball.
mark outside the zone.
All right, Jason.
And that'll
Ball
load
4.
the bases.
On now.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Teoscar.
So up
Hernandez.
next, Teoscar Hernandez.
Come on, turn the double. That's a strike.
Oh, he
Ball
doesn't
1.
get the call. And that is ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Wandy Peralta appears to be getting loose.
Come on, Jason. Strike.
Liner snagged at first.
A perfect result for the defense. A line drive out that doesn't score a run, and it takes away the opportunity for that sacrifice fly. You can't ask for much more. That's the outcome they wanted.
All loaded up. Dalton rushing now at the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Ball 1.
Here we go, Jason. Swing.
This to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. And on the play, a run will come in to
Up next for
score.
the Dodgers,
Well, you're
the
already
right
down in the
fielder,
game, and not just by a couple.
Tucker.
And then that error allows a run to score. And this is where things can really start to fall apart. As a team, they need to pick themselves up, find a way to play better baseball the rest of the way.
Kyle Tucker will hit next.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Let's go, Jason. Yeah.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Gets to it with a slide. Nicely done for the out. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Dodgers 10, Padres 5. Bottom of the 9th. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Jackson Merrill.
Merrill.
Check
That's a
swing,
ball.
no appeal. And the count even 1-1. That one ripped, but foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 4 with 3 groundouts and a flyout. Oh, 1 now.
That's a ball.
Henriquez measures 6 feet 4 inches, 23 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
Ball, that's high.
One down, base is empty here in the 9th. Fastball
That's
is
out.
outside. And Tatis able to stay alive. Sets him down on strikes. Padres with only 1 out remaining.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Edgardo Henriquez won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Will Klein.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Machado.
Come on, Manny.
Let's go, Pods. Come on, Pods. Do it, Pods. Woo!
Not many hitters go up there looking for an 0-0 breaking ball, but a good way for the pitcher to get ahead in the count.
Out towards right center field. Tucker on his way over. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers slug their way to a win in this one.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can, perhaps push it up to double digits.
And your final 10-5. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton.